Greetings, citizens. This is Saber, and I'm here to talk to you about the latest major feature for Starmade: fleets. Fleets are an entirely new system for the game. Any player can create a fleet and add ships to it. Once you have your fleet, you can give them various commands, and they will try to perform these commands even if the fleet is not physically loaded. To start a fleet, press the K key to open the Fleets tab. Create a fleet and name it. You will need to add ships to your fleet. The first ship will be the flagship. Keep in mind a ship can only be part of one fleet at a time. Once you have added a few ships, you can alter their order to change which ship is flagship. Now that we have a fleet, let's take a look at the commands we can give them. Idle is a default state. Fleets in this state will not move or attack. If a server restarts, fleets will be set to this state automatically. This will change in the future. Giving the fleet a move command will move them to the sector you designate. Jump drive use will be a feature in the future. Giving the attack command tells a fleet to attack enemies in the sector you have designated. The defend command will let you designate an area of space that the fleet should defend. They will pursue ships up to 2 sectors away. Currently, this only works with loaded enemies. The sentry command will tell the fleet to attack enemies nearby. Idle formation and idle sentry do the same as the normal commands, except that the fleet will try to hold the formation in space. Ships in the fleet will follow the flagship and keep formation if it moves. Lastly is carrier callback, which ties into a few new rail blocks, so first let's talk about those. Our newest blocks are the pickup rail, the pickup area module, and the shootout rail. All of them can only be seen in build mode, and objects will not collide with them. The pickup rail is mainly for moving a ship into a carrier safely. The pickup area designates the entry point of your rail system. Place it next to a rail block, and if a rail docker on a ship flies within 3 meters of the block, it will dock the ship to the nearest rail block. Use the pickup rails and pickup area blocks to lead ships back into a carrier. If you have your rail docker selected on the hotbar, you will see all available pickup areas on a ship. The last rail is the shootout rail. It does what you might expect. It will launch the docked entity into space, and it will give it some additional speed and keep its momentum after undocking. Remember the carrier recall command from earlier? Well, let's say you've launched a few drones into space. You can recall those drones to your vessel with that command. You will need to have docked the drones to the pickup point at least once for them to remember where to fly to. Currently, only the flagship can be a carrier in your fleet. We hope this adds a lot to gameplay. This system is not finished and will see further improvement over time as we add features that will integrate with this system. For more information, you can find a link to the dev blog in the description down below. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for playing Starmade.